So the last time that we had a call, it was just on the audit, had just kicked off. So now we must be 2 weeks into the audit. Maybe you have a little update on what the Watsons are finding, which is the Sherlock bug hunters.
Yeah, I mean, due to the nature of the contest, not everything's been disclosed yet. But by the questions we're getting, we are seeing some potential vulnerabilities that they found, which is great. That just means that we did not go to audit too late. So yeah, just waiting for the final result.
Happy days. The other thing that happened, speaking of security, was the Cosmos patch that we had a governance proposal on. There was a little bit of, I would say, misunderstanding from the community. I think they didn't understand the relationship between like the Cosmos section, like being an IBC wide problem, and it's not a SEDA issue. It's just something that we have to upgrade. Could you just give like a quick color on that?
Yeah, so SEDA is built on top of this software called the Cosmos SDK, and many chains are built on this software. Like any other software, this software has bugs, and that requires security patches every now and then, and this was one of them. This was concerning Cosmos's version of cross-chain communication protocol called IBC. And there was an issue found within IBC that we patched quickly.
Nice. The other thing that I want to chat about is inflation's gone live, which is very, very exciting. Speaking of governors' proposals, I did have some questions in the community. Some people were under the understanding that tokens come out of the treasury, but aren't familiar with the Cosmos SDK parameter or the Cosmos Mint module specifically. So maybe you can just give some color around how that works, the inflation parameter.
Yeah, so the Cosmos SDK allows you to parameterize how new tokens go into circulation. So as part of it, like you reward validators through inflation, similar to Ethereum or Bitcoin, where you need to incentivize people to run the infrastructure. We had this off because we were far out from SEDA products to be launched. Now that we are much closer to that, we felt like it was time to turn on inflation. This is, newly minted tokens. So every single block, the proposer of that block earns X amount of SEDA tokens for helping secure the network. Not unlike mining a block in Bitcoin or validating a block or proposing a block in Ethereum.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing that people were wondering, when the solver accepts X currency for the data request that's coming in, and then they relay in the same value worth of SEDA tokens, there's a distribution that goes on with the SEDA tokens.
Yeah, I mean, a user pays a transaction fee for data. A solver converts that to SEDA if necessary, if it's not paid in SEDA. They then send that transaction to the SEDA network. There it is split between data providers, validators, and overlay nodes. And the part of the computation that goes to tallying the results is burned. So depending on how many data requests come in and how complex the tallies are, that sort of like determines the burn of SEDA. We foresee burning of tokens to be added in multiple places. But yeah, we wanted to start kind of simple, and this one made sense.
With the audit ongoing at the moment, what's going on with the engineering team at the moment? What are they focusing on?
We are focusing on IVM, keeping up with the audits, making sure that anything we suspect that might be broken gets double checked. There is a ton of more security updates coming in from the Cosmos team, so that also takes up our time, and then tooling, etc. But so mainly focus on sort of like building products on top of the soon to be audited code.
Great. So all things considered, we've hit many milestones this year. I mean, we've had the code freeze, the audit successfully underway, first 2 governance proposals, one being inflation, major milestone. That's now live. And then the IVM, we've announced that framework and still working on some of the final touches around that. How are you feeling now? We're coming closer to sort of some of the bigger milestones around the network upgrade. All in all, at a high level, how do you feel that the engineering team's positioned?
Positioned well. Everybody's been working extremely hard to hit these milestones and hit these deadlines. I think we're positioned well to start building some of the first use cases ourselves on top of SEDA and sort of like plug those into existing protocols. Very optimistic about our positioning, both from the engineering and from like the BD side of things.
Amazing. Awesome. Thanks for the updates, Jasper, and we'll catch you next month for another Blitz.
Perfect.
Sweet.